Excuse me. You just recently had a meeting with the prince, didn't you? Please, come with me. I'd like to speak with you. This common room should suffice. After you. There. Now we have a place of privacy. Worry not. Nobody will bother us here. You may release all your stress now. What are you waiting for? It's all right. I gave you permission to relax. You just had a meeting with the prince, yes? I know how much of a handful my brother can be. He's been complaining non-stop about the staff of my manor ever since he arrived. Yet, because he is family, and due to the laws of the land, I had no choice but to give him residence whilst he's in town. It's a rather painful proposition. Believe me, he made it very clear during dinner last night how much he loathes my style of command. I cannot imagine your meeting was a pleasant one. Thus, I wanted to give you a free moment of peace. Lord only knows, should he discover a servant resting, even during their allotted free time, he'd tell them off like a petulant brat. So I wanted to offer a moment where you needn't worry about his judgment. Resilience is admirable, but too much resilience leads to a denial of reality. I can see in your eyes how distressed you are. Please, take a spare moment to breathe. As Duke of this land, I order you to follow my command. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, in and out. That feels better, does it not? Please sit. The couch behind you is made of fine silk. You will find it quite comfortable, I assure you. You are one of my most dutiful and trusted servants, hence why I've promoted you to such a high position. But I'm afraid that dutifulness also comes with a hesitancy to rest, even when needed. I understand that I hold power over you, but I've tried to make it clear that I will not punish you for rejecting a request you're unable to fulfill. I am not my family, nor would I ever desire to be. If you don't mind, would you recount the prince's words for me? I will not speak of anything said or done within this room. And should he try to harm even a hair on your head, I will see to it that his arrogance is dealt with. For trusting me, I extend my gratitude. Please, speak freely. Be aware that his complaints hold no merit to me. He may talk big, but I'm the one who holds command in this manner. He is but a gilded rat in the wall. Truly? He exclaimed such a vile threat? Oh, that egotistical little... I'm so sorry you had to keep calm during that utter nonsense. I would never allow him to carry it out. Please believe me. Sadly, I'm not surprised by his behavior. He always has been a nasty cretin, even to those he supposedly cares about. Truth be told, I believe him to be jealous. He knows only how to maintain control through fear, and here I am, ruling with a fist as solid as a rose petal. Yet you all choose to stay. I imagine he feels quite insecure about that. Now, enough talk about him. You are the one worthy of my attention right now. Please, put up your feet. Allow yourself to relax. I am being sincere. Take off your shoes and lean back into the silk. You deserve a moment's rest after putting up with such vitriol. Would you like a shoulder massage? Of course I speak with sincerity. Why would I not? It is true I act unlike most nobles. I always was the outcast in my family, after all. Being the youngest sibling meant I had little power. Thus, I was forced to take orders from my brothers and sisters, in addition to my parents. And once I reached an age old enough to rule, I was given control over the poorest corner of our kingdom. I've no doubt that was an attempt to stab at my ego. It's rather simple. They never believed in me, so I stopped trying to appease them. Now I only play along as much as required. Despite how much it pains me, if I were to allow the facade of compliance to drop, I believe the entire kingdom would be worse off. Forgive my rambling. Please, allow me to rub your shoulders. I learned this skill from the servants who nannied me when I was a child. With the king and queen often busy with royal affairs, it was up to them to raise me. I rarely saw my parents outside dinner time, so I always felt more of a connection to the castle servants than my own flesh and blood. They took a great fondness for me as well. I was a rather soft-spoken child. I never made much of a fuss, and I was always interested in their stories. I believe that led many of them to see me as a safe person to converse with, despite my age. Indeed, they often told me stories of the outside world, of the common folk in the kingdom, and the peasants they came across during their errand duties. My empathy for the serfs and other poor people sprang from there, despite not being allowed to interact much with the wider kingdom until I was of ruling age. It taught me just how much hard work it was being a servant to the royals. You constantly have gold-crested expectations placed upon you, but should you fail to meet them, you're punished harshly. And if royal servants who are granted such high social standing compared to your average worker are treated so harshly, how much daily hardship must the common folk endure? It caused me to reconsider much of what I was taught at quite a young age. Of course, speaking with mother and father about this would get my place on the throne disavowed instantly. Something similar could be said of my siblings. So I forged my own path, with the help of the servants, of course. That's why I've made it my goal to rise in the ranks in this family. And that starts with me raising this portion of the kingdom out of poverty. I am many things, but I am not naive. I know very well they handed me the position of duke because they had no faith in these people producing anything worthwhile. It's the same reason they only sent the least experienced servants with me. But I know we can prove them wrong. Please, you all work so hard to get by in life. And on top of that, you're expected to behave perfectly proper when in the face of nobility who couldn't care less. I'd say the working class provides more to the world than any noble, although I understand the hypocrisy of myself staking that claim. I swear, once I take the throne, I shall make life easier for you, for all of you, from the highest royal servant down to the lowliest peasant. And making life easier starts with simple acts of relief such as this. Massaging your shoulders, giving you reprieve from all the demands of the world. My brother may scoff at the idea of sharing empathy with your workers, but I know he's wrong, and I shall prove it. Please, you needn't respond. All I wish is for you to enjoy a moment of peace. Close your eyes and savor the sensation. Allow my voice to guide you away from your struggles. And breathe in and out. Once more. And out. One of my nannies used to repeat a mantra whenever I was upset about my siblings' bullying. She said, "It's rather easy to be cruel, but difficult to show kindness. And the most godly people choose kindness in every circumstance." To be truthful, I think that was simply her way of jabbing at the crown without being punished. Yet I internalized it. And I want to walk the road less traveled, even if it makes life more difficult for myself. Because I know that the hard-working people of this kingdom deserve a kind leader, one who truly looks out for them. I know not if that leader is necessarily myself, but if I can at least set the precedent, I will die happy. You seem to have walked that road yourself today. Granted, responding to my brother in rudeness would be considered an act of treason. However, something tells me you would have chosen that path even without the threat of imprisonment. You simply emanate an aura of kindness everywhere you go. It's why the other servants respect your leadership, after all. I believe the two of us aren't so different. Despite the divide in our class, we both want the same thing: to uplift the people we were assigned to rule over. And while you may not be of nobility, I still consider you to have a noble's disposition. You truly do make this manor a warmer place. I hope you realize that. And I apologize that some cannot see the reality of your efforts. It's unfair at the best of times. Yet the fact that you keep going shows the immense amount of strength you carry. It's rather admirable. It is quite humorous. I spent my entire childhood looking up to servants as caretakers, and now I'm looking up to them as examples of how to conduct myself. Life is odd that way. Oh, no, you needn't thank me. I'm simply sharing what I believe in. Now focus on relaxing. Give yourself the permission to rest as you need. None can bother us here. Not the other servants, not my family, not a soul. Please enjoy the moment. I wish you only the most pleasant of feelings at this time. And remember to keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'm going to quiet my voice now. You've had a difficult day and I want you to rest. Oh, no. Worry not about me. I can handle everything. You must merely allow yourself to exist. For as long as you remain in this room, there are no expectations or demands placed upon you. This is a free space. Rest easy for me. None shall disturb you while I'm here. That I can guarantee.